Education here in Limpopo. Dikeledi, thank you very much for speaking to Morning Live. So let's start there, I think, because you've only been in the job 8 months, but when you came in, this textbook saga was already swirling around your department.
Thank you very much, and good morning to the Morning Live listeners, Venant. The textbook saga to me is a thing of the past. Let me say that I think it's in the mind of the people that now they believe that we're still having challenges in terms of the textbooks. Of course, with this starting financial year, we will be doing top-ups. That is the terminology and the language that we are using in the department, saying we are doing top-ups. It means that the outer years, previous outer years, which actually we still have to add some textbooks. But as for this financial, this calendar year, school calendar year, the books have been delivered to the schools. But, besides the story of the books, as a province, we pride ourselves that we've got learners who actually are on school nutrition program. Out of 1.6 million, over 1.4 million learners are on a school nutrition program, an indication that we are doing very well in other programs. And also, even with this one of the textbooks, we will be doing very well going forward because the systems are in place. We know how to procure, how to deliver to the schools. With the help of South African post offices, with the help of the national minister, we have been able to pull it through. And what we can do is to urge the parents to say, a textbook has got 5 years of life, and therefore, at the end of the year, take back the textbook so that the other learners can be able to use the textbooks that have been bought.
It's a very important message because everybody needs to work together if they want the education to run through the entire schooling system. But I'm sure you must have been quite disappointed to see those reports emanating just last week about a warehouse being found full of unused textbooks and textbooks that weren't delivered.
No, those are not textbooks. Those are workbooks, Vainant. And the workbooks, on a quarterly basis, we've got quarterly workbooks that we deliver to the schools. And what we do as the provincial government, we take the workbooks closer to the principals so that they can have easy access and fetch them at the closer range. It was published on a Tuesday when the workbooks had arrived on a Monday for the principals to go fetch, so that on the 7th, when the schools reopens, they are already having their workbooks readily available at the close range. So politicizing education, to me, it's a very not so nice a thing.
I'm glad you just clarified that issue. There's also a good story to tell when it comes to education in the province. You want to tell us about some of the good stories when it comes to education over the last 20 years?
Let me start off by the recent one that 2 of our districts have won the district awards. There's a National Ministers Awards. Vembe district, to single it out, has won the best district in terms of physical science, matric results, yes. And the minister has gone on to say, in Limpopo, we've got a very good recipe in terms of maths and physical science. And it showed because Vembe district won the best award of physical science. And to me, that is very exciting a story. But I must also hasten to indicate that we've got many of our schools now taking maths and physics as compared to in other areas where actually the easy route is to take the easy subject so that your matric results can be seen to be going up. We've got quality in terms of our matric results because having said that, but also to say that our teachers, 3 of our teachers won the national awards in terms of leadership, in terms of our Kariguda programs. They won the national awards in that regard. So these are the good stories that people rarely hear of, and people are sometimes they tend to forget. And remember, the best student in Limpopo province comes from a quintile 1 school, an indication that even in the rural areas we are able to get very good things happening but the story goes on, and we can be able to say 71.8% pass as you look at it. For us, we look at it in terms of qualitative issues in that 71.8%.
Lovely stuff. So the MEC just highlighting the fact that each and every single one of their passes is a quality pass where there is a major focus on physical science and maths. MEC Dikeledi, Makhatsi, thank you very much for chatting to us here outside of the Kruger National Park gate in Phalaborwa. Do stay with Morning Live. Our election roadshow continues.